Hi, have you been thinking of ways to be a bucket filler? Thank you so much. Then you know that being a bucket filler is making kind choices for yourself and for others. And the ways that you can be a bucket filler would include things like using kind words, saying please and thank you. How about saying I'm sorry, or giving a high five or a hug? Using good choices at home, and having lots of patience and kindness. Today, I wanted to remind you that just like we do at school, you can be a bucket filler at home. Some of you have a little bucket that you might be using when you are having good deeds and making good choices, and your moms or your dads or grown-ups at home have filled those little buckets. But I wanted to remind you that you can create your own bucket out of things that you might have lying around the house. Ways that you can have your grown-ups collect all of those wonderful things that you've done, catch you being really good, and to fill up a bucket at home for yourself. Some of the things that I've used around my house as my bucket would include something like this, and it's a flower pot. I got this one from my backyard, and maybe you have one just like this in your backyard that you could use as your bucket. Inside, if you have a bucket filling moment, maybe you've been really kind or made a good choice and you want to fill this pot bucket, then you can use something like a rock to collect all of those bucket filling moments. Probably have those laying around your house, right? A pot and some rocks. Another bucket that you could use around your house that you might already have is this one, and it's a glass jar. Inside of your glass jar, you can use just like kind of the pom-poms we have at school. These are called cotton balls, and you can use cotton balls to fill this glass jar bucket up. It gets all the way to the top. You know you've done lots of good things. You've been very, very kind. How about this one? Lots of mommies and daddies like to drink out of something like this, and it's called a mug. This one happens to be kind of a fun elephant shape. You could use a mug as a bucket to collect at home. Inside of this mug, I have something that you might have at home too, and these are dried up pastas. Here's a yellow one and a green one too. I also have an orange one. Those could be fun bucket filling items to put inside. And the last one I have is this one, and it's a gift bag. Can you see how I put a smiley face on there? I also have some wooden blocks. These are things that we can use to fill this gift bag bucket up. Put those inside. So there's lots of fun ways that if you don't have a bucket of your own, or maybe you'd like to create a new bucket to use for yourself or somebody else in the family, go ahead and see what supplies you come up with. And don't forget to keep filling those buckets. Thanks so much for watching.